What is going on, you guys? My name's Crazy here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Unturned. Now, this is a game that is early access on Steam, and it is free to play. So, it is being developed by one man named Nelson Sexton. And for being in early access, early accesses are kind of iffy, you know. Don't know if the developer's really going to pull through. Well, this guy has been producing updates so quick, and I mean, it's free to play, so you really have nothing to worry about. Now, I can understand if it was like 20 bucks, people would be like, but you know, it's free to play. Now, there's a $5, I mean, you can pay $5, get gold, and it's pretty much to help back the guy up, help him know that, you know, his work's not going to waste, people are loving his game, and it does get you some extra stuff, but we'll take a look at that later. So first, we're going to take a look at the options. Now, there is settings, keys, and graphics. We're going to take a look at settings first. Now, you can show your frames rate, you can change the units that everything's measured in, depending on where you live. There's metric, and then there's imperial. You can show your FPS, like I already said. There's your field of view, mouse sensitivity, all this good stuff. And I know some people were having problems with voice chat, at least my friends were. Make sure that you have this voice enabled, because normally it's by default it is on disabled, so enable it and then you'll be able to use left control and you'll be able to talk in game chat. And then there's graphics, so you can change all your graphical things. I'm running on a baked potato right now, so mine's on low. So you can change the resolution, draw distance, all of this stuff. And actually, I've tested it on full settings, and this game, it actually looks really good. You can play on full screen or windowed, or whatever preference you want. And then there's all of the key bindings, so you can use all the stuff. You guys can pause, take a look at this, whatever. So now we're going to get into the character customization. Now, like I said earlier, you buy gold, you get a little bit extra stuff. This golden highlighted boxes, that's what you get with gold. You can do extra hairstyles, extra hair colors. You can change, you get extra faces and extra skin colors. And then you can join your groups. So, I'm not going to take a really hard look at that because, I mean, you guys are going to want to create your own characters. So, we got to play. There is tutorial, there is single player, there is connect to your friend's server, and then there's host a server. At the moment, there is no server browser. There was, but there's not anymore at this time because there were so many people trying to play the game that the servers were messing up, and currently it is being switched to Steam servers. I'm pretty sure it's being switched to Steam servers. I'm almost positive that it is. So, if you guys want to join a server, there's plenty of people hosting their IPs, or posting their IPs on the servers to join. You have to directly type in IPs, like this one. It's obviously going to blur out for you guys because it's a private server, but you just got to type in your password if there's a password, the IP, and then the default port for this game is 25444. I don't know if there's Hamachi hosting. I imagine there probably is. Yeah, actually, I'm about 100% positive there is. And then there's port forwarding. So yeah, the default port is 25444. I'm not going to show you guys the port forward because that would be obviously a completely different video. But yeah, and then there is there's host, connect, single player, and tutorial. So right now we're going to take a look at the tutorial for you guys.
Okay guys, we're in the tutorial world now. So, use WASD to move around and X to sneak under. Kind of self-explanatory, just like every other game out there. Alright, nice crouching. Press spacebar to hop over this obstacle, and press Z to sneak under here when you're ready. So you Z, you crawl around. It's pretty cool. Don't see that in a lot of games. Actually, you see that in a lot of games, but great crawling. Press tab to open up your inventory, or 1 through 4 to select your items. So let's just hit tab, open our inventory. It's just our little dude here. And then we have a splint in case we break our legs. We have a rag in case we start bleeding from the zombies. And we have a, not even going to try to pronounce that, it's a gun. It's actually a really good sniper. But you just pop these zombies in the head. Oh man, I missed that guy. Alright, zombies are dead. And yeah, you can put your gun on semi or auto. I wouldn't really recommend auto because of this reason. The recoil is insane and it's really hard to manage. Unless you're like really good at pulling down. Sorry, let's just get down this ladder. So at the moment, ladders are a little bit bugged. As you can see, I'm holding down S to climb off the ladder and nothing happens. So what you gotta do is just kind of turn around a little bit and you'll pop right off. Alright, 10 out of 10 shooting. You can check your stats at the bottom of the HUD if you need a bandage or splint I gave you. Use them. When you are ready, head on over to that truck. Alright, decent walking. When you're in the vehicle, press left mouse to honk or right mouse to use the lights. So let's hop in this truck and drive away. So like they said, right mouse is lights, left mouse is honk, or left mouse is honk. and then keep on going. So while we're driving around, let's take a look at our HUD down there. It shows our gas, shows our how fast we're going, and it shows our health, our hunger, our water, and our radiation, and our energy. So energy, you need that to do anything. You need to jump, and actually, before I do anything, to stop cars, hold down space. Didn't find that out until a little bit ago. But okay, so the energy, you need that to jump. You need 10 energy to jump. So you know, that's kind of self-explanatory. And then you have different attacks. We don't have a melee weapon right now. But right click is heavy melee attack. Left click is light attack that doesn't take any energy. And your radiation is like you getting infected. The zombies will try to eat you. Your radiation will go up. And then your water and hunger, the higher the percentage, the more in need of you are. The more in need you are of those things. So when you hit 100% of water, you'll die of dehydration. Not instantly. You'll notice that your health is just going down. You're taking damage, and you look around your feet for zombies, and then go, oh yeah, you know, water's important. But okay, so now we will get a look at single player. I will see you guys there.
Okay, you guys, we're back on the main screen, and we're going to click play and then click single player. So on the single player selection menu, there is 2 maps you can choose from: Arena, which would be more of like a Minecraft type of survival, actually more like Hunger Games in a way, but it's single player, so we're not going to be playing with anybody at the moment. Maybe some future episodes, I don't know yet. But you start out in this little ring, there's some supplies in there, and then you go off into the wilderness and try to survive. But we're going to be playing on PEI. It's more of like a Daisy-ish kind of thing. Obviously not as big, but... So it's an island off the east coast of Canada known for its massive beaches, great golf, and potato farming. So there is different game modes for different people, obviously. So there's normal, which is the default thing. You don't start with anything. There's Bambi, which means you start with a flashlight, which kind of unnecessary. You can use it as a melee weapon, though, which is good. You start with a flashlight, a can of beans, some water or apple juice. I don't remember which one you start with. I think it's apple juice. And then you start off with, actually I think that's it. It's just a torch or a flashlight, water, and food. And then there's hardcore. Never played hardcore. I'm not that great at the game, but I assume it's more challenging, like it says. And then there's gold. It means you get extra buffs for gold members, which I am a gold member. That's why it's unlocked. Basically, you get some extra loot here and there. You get some... I don't know. That's pretty much it. It's probably just extra loot. But we're just going to be playing on normal since most people won't have gold, and gold will get you some good extra loot. So I will see you guys in single player.
Okay, you guys, we are in single player now, and as you can see, the moon is just going down and the sun is going to be just coming up. Now, I did spawn in the middle of the night. I didn't really want to record at nighttime just because, you know, the lighting and everything, blah, blah, blah. And it's a little bit hard at nighttime, and I'm not geared at all. So, as you can see, we spawn with nothing. We are naked. And you have your apparel. You can toggle that on and off. You have your crafting menu. And then you have your skill menu. Now, the skills, there's tons of skills to upgrade. And every time you die, those skills reset back to nothing. And your experience resets back to nothing. Now, you start off with the default experience. It just kind of fluctuates whatever you... it's kind of whatever you get spawned with. So anytime a player kills you, there's no players here because it's obviously single player, except me. And then there is... every time a player kills you, or a zombie kills you, or just you die from anything. Anytime you die, your experience resets. So it can be somewhat foreshadowing. We're going to get a plaid shirt. Going to be a lumberjack. Plaid shirt, some cloth. Don't need that. We will get some khaki pants though. Just gonna try to loot a little bit. There is a little bit of zombies around here. There is some cola. Don't need that though at the moment. There's a zombie chasing me. And we're just gonna keep going because down here is like a safe haven on a ship, and the zombies overtook it, which is cool. Not really. It sucks. I'm gonna pick up this police baton, this police armor. So we have this police armor. Gonna put that on. It'll help us to absorb a little bit more damage, and now we have this this police baton, so we can smack zombies in the head. It doesn't really help that much because, you know, it's not that good. There was a crossbow there though. And I'm going to have to be a little bit cheap right now because there is an assload of zombies chasing me. So if you guys are in a pickle, you need some help, climb on one of these tents, and the zombies will aggro right underneath you. Possibly something the dev needs to fix, so the zombies can climb up here with you, or make these unclimbable. I don't know. I personally like it. It's kind of like a, it's kind of cheap, but I'm gonna have to use it right now just so I don't die on the very first day. Which, oh, there's a katana. There's my weapon. So we're gonna take this katana. Okay, that's obviously a bug too. I should have taken some damage there. But as I was saying earlier, there is left click and right click. I don't know if I actually mentioned that. That might have been another take. But you can left click and right click. Left clicking does a little bit less damage, but it doesn't take up any of your energy. And right clicking is like a super attack, and it takes up some energy, which I don't have, so I can't show you. And there are two types of zombies in this game. There are crawlers, and then there are walkers. So we're just gonna take out these zombies, and to take out these zombies, you just kind of gotta train them. Those of you who play Nazi zombies on COD will understand what train means. I assume most people probably do. So we pretty much cleared out this entire town now, except this little glitchy dude. And now we can start looking for a backpack, which will help us get more, or have more inventory space. And we can start looking for some food and water and everything to keep us hydrated and fed. So this is a main town in the game. I think it's in the center of the map, actually. And there's some duct tape. There is a Swift magazine. That is for a Colt. And if you guys don't know what magazine type your weapon holds, you can click on the weapon like this. And it'll show this little description of it. So this is an ancient Japanese melee weapon. Of course, it's katana. Oh, we have a bottle of water too. So what we're going to try to make first in our crafting menu is, right now we're going to be looking for a can, because with a can and a bottle of water you can create a canteen, which will give you transportable refillable water. So I'm not going to drink this bottle of water yet unless we absolutely cannot find a can, which normally they spawn pretty frequently. So not too worried at the moment. We really haven't explored these houses yet, so there might be one in this one. I don't really know. We'll have to go back through and loot this a little bit. There's some duct tape. There's a Swift mag again, and another golf club. So there's the bank. Nothing really in there important. There's always some like cloth or something whatnot in here. There's a flare, an orange flare. There's a coffee mug. You can't pick the coffee mugs up yet. That would be kind of cool. So we have a first aid kit, which is great. We have some vitamins, some purification tablets, and a bandage. We're going to go ahead and take this bandage. We have no more space. What can we drop? What can we drop? We're going to go ahead and just eat this can of vegetables, because... Okay. Probably going to need the bandage now, too. Now, the katana is super duper overpowered, in my opinion. That's why I love it. It is the greatest weapon in the game. Melee, that is. The greatest weapon, I would think, would probably be the gun that we had in the tutorial that we just picked all the zombies off with whenever we were... There's a gas can too. That is great. We were getting really good loot off the spawn. And this is not a golden server, so it's kind of surprising. Alright, we found a can. So let's just hop on top of here and use a little bit of crafting. So we're going to open up our crafting menu and then right click to pick your stuff up. Put a bottle of water in there, and then put a can. Now this has to be a normal bottle of water. It can't be moldy. If it's moldy, you can go get a purification tablet, which we found in the infirmary place, whatever. Pharmacy. Anyway, you can make a canteen. So now we have a canteen. And then we have infinite water now. So this canteen will be full. So now we can take a little bit of drinks here and there. It's empty now though, so, you know, we have no more water on us. But we can fill this up at any... Oh, I'm still crouching. We can fill this up at... any place. And I'm looking for a backpack. We found a crossbow. I'm going to go ahead and take that, because crossbows take arrows, and arrows are really easy to make, and you can actually find a lot of them around here. But I'm not going to use it right now in case we get in a bad situation, because I can just go ahead and use the katana, which is a really good weapon, like I stated before, until we found a backpack, because I really would like to save that arrow. There's some civilian bullets, which is how you reload your magazines. And we are going to be super lucky we find a weapon up here. We didn't. So gonna have to loot around a little bit. Probably head over to the next city, maybe to the military base. And there is a military base in this game. That looks like a shutter. No, it's a door. Okay. So there is crafting in this game, like I just showed you guys, and you can make basically anything you want. You can make houses out of wood, steel, whatever. The only problem is that the zombies will come and break your houses down. We found that out the hard way whenever we had like a horde of like 30 zombies aggroed on us, and then they broke down our house. So, in my personal opinion, instead of creating a new house off in the land somewhere and having to spend a whole bunch of resources fortifying it, it's easier to go to, you know, like a, oh yes, good car. Now, what I'm going to do really quick is take this down to the dock where we were just at and fill it up with gas. Hey you guys, I really just want to thank you guys for watching the first video in our Unturned series. Now, I would like to turn this into a weekly, maybe every couple of days series. So just go ahead and post like, comment, whatever you want to do down below. Dislike. But I just really want to thank you guys for watching. So hope I see you guys in the next episode.